Hooray for Hollywood! Hello there, Stan the Movie Man with your WIMZ.com movie review. This week at WIMZ.com, your vote sent me to see Gangster Squad, starring Sean Penn, Ryan Gosling, Josh Brolin, Michael Pena, Anthony Mackie, Emma Stone, and more. It is based on a true story. In the late 1940s, a gangster by the name of Mickey Cohn, played by Sean Penn, was in Los Angeles and was consolidating all of his power through the use of controlling vice and drugs. And he was getting ready to set up a massive operation that would have funneled all of the gambling that is placed, all of the gambling bets that are placed over the phone for, pari-mutuel betting, off-track betting, things like that, would be filtered through his facility, and he would be able to skim millions and millions and millions of dollars off the top of that. He's also using any method he sees fit to take out any competition and any interference from the police. He's a violent person. The chief of police in Los Angeles, Bill Parker, played by Nick Nolte, comes to a war hero and current cop played by named John O'Mara, played by Josh Brolin, to start up a squad of independent cops who will be doing all their work off the books. They're not out to make arrests or to solve cases. They're out to destroy the operation of Mickey Cohn. They will have absolutely no backup from the department if things go south, and they have to figure out a way to take care of themselves. He gathers up a group of officers, for instance, a black police officer, a beat cop by the name of Rocky Washington. That's Anthony Mackie. He also gets a old-timey sort of gunslinger cop by the name of Max Kennard, played by Robert Patrick. And he approaches Jerry Wooters, who's a buddy of his on the force, played by Ryan Gosling, but he has no interest in being part of this squad because he figures they'll just end up dead. When a shoeshine boy who Jerry was friendly with gets caught up in the middle of a crossfire between a group of gangsters who are trying to kill one of the bosses to further solidify Mickey Cohn's power on the West Coast, Jerry decides he's in. Now, Jerry has met a young woman by the name of Grace Faraday, who just happens to be the girlfriend of Mickey Cohn. She's played by Emma Stone. The movie is about how this oddball group of 5 officers work together and figure out a way to turn Mickey Cohn's operation against him and get him out of Los Angeles. The movie's rather cliche, and they've obviously spent a great deal of money on the sets and the costumes. They probably should have spent a little more money on the script, because it is, as I said, cliched. Everybody speaks in these kind of, dated colloquialisms, talking about things that haven't existed for 50 or 60 years. The characters are very two-dimensional. Everybody is a type, and everybody plays that type to a T, and never tries to expand beyond it. And the story is predictable. I could have told you when the group got together who likely would be dead by the end of it, and I was right. It is all of those things working against it, and at the same time, it's a hoot. It's really a lot of fun to watch. I enjoyed it quite a bit. For one thing, I don't know if they did this on purpose or if he's aging badly, but Sean Penn looks like one of those Dick Tracy villains. He's got this really oddly shaped head, and his eyes. He's supposed to be a former boxer, And I guess that's supposed to explain why he looks the way he does, but he just doesn't look good at all. But you know, like I said, it's a fun film. It's very violent. One of the first scenes is a guy being split in two by two cars that he's chained to that go in opposite directions, and then wolves come over and chew on his innards. It's very, very violent after that, but again, it's fun. I enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty neat. Ryan Gosling is just too cool for school in the film, and even though all of these characters are playing types, they play these types pretty well. I'm giving it 4 guitars. Go to WIMZ.com to read my complete review, as well as to vote on the movie that I'll see next time. Questions or comments should be sent to StanTheMovieMan at att.net, and you can follow me on Twitter at MovieManStan. Till next time, rat-a-tat, see you later.